Are my dice visible enough for you?
Yeah, I mean, I just gotta look a bit closer to my screen, but
Okay.
sure.
All right. Well, I'm good to start a high roll now if you are.
Yeah,
I got a 5.
that's a 2
Oh, I will definitely take the play then.
for sure.
There we go.
Tell me if you have any question about cards I play or anything,
Yep.
because my
Say,
camera angle is weird.
yep. That's totally fine. Same thing with me. If you have any questions, just let me know.
Great.
And I usually, it's not that I like intentionally play slow, but I just like make sure I got the confirmation on stuff before it resolves and all that sort of fun stuff.
Yeah,
So
yeah, of course.
yeah. But how would you like me to cut my deck?
You want to do the 3 pile thing? I don't know. People seem to do that in the left to right, I guess.
Okay. You can go middle, left, right for me.
Middle, left, right. Sure.
Yep. Ooh, I'm not keeping that.
I'll keep.
Yeah, when I deal out my opening 7 and there's 6 lands in it, it's not a good start.
It is not. I can say I've been luckier than that. S- Um, so in my deck, there's gates that I choose the other color of, you know?
Yep.
You want me to put something on them to remember, or I
Yeah,
can,
that would be ideal. I had one
I
opponent
just,
that used like colored sleeves for it, which was really helpful. Um, but like at the end
mm,
of the day, I just kind of have to trust that you're remembering it. So
I
as
mean,
long as long as there's a
it's
clear way of
mostly the
indicating it.
same color, but I
Yep.
can go to search for something.
Like I'm not sure whatever system you have, but I just kind of have to trust that you're using the right colors and
I
yeah.
can put a red dice if it's red, and I'll go get a black dice if it's black.
Okay. Do you want me to cut in the same order or
Yeah, well, right to left.
right to left now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, you have a black dice anywhere? I'll use a green dice for black. Oh no, there's a green color. I'm dumb. Um, be right back.
Okay. Well, since I have the time to do it while he runs away, I'll pile shuffle real quick.
I'm here. So this dice will be for black, this one for red, and there's no green cards in my decks.
Okay. I'm mulliganing down to 5 because I drew to see what
Okay.
my 6 was like, and I had 0 lands. So it's not the best start.
It is not.
I did win a mull to 4 though in the elimination rounds for February. So
I guess I'm scared. Oh, I could also put basics under. if you prefer that.
I think the dice works fine, and then you
Okay.
can just like keep them piled.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, good sir. There's my 3 piles again.
Middle, left, right. So I shuffle a lot with my deck. Do you want me to make you cut every time, or
As
like?
long as I see you visibly cut at least once, that's
Yeah,
fine with me.
yeah. I always cut my own deck.
Yeah,
Same thing with you then.
yeah. I'll have a couple random search effects, so same for me. Sweet. Okay. Um, okay, putting 2 cards to the bottom,
Great.
and I am good to go if you are.
I am.
Cool. I will lead on an island, and then pass the turn. 4 cards in hand.
I'll draw my card for turn. I'll play a Citadel Gate on blue. Like if there's no counter on it, it's because it's Azorius. It's mostly like it's 99% of the time it's Azorius. And
Okay.
I'll pass the turn with 7 cards in hand. Or I'll go get a basic. Yep.
Okay, you're back.
Yeah, I'm good.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Oh, play a swamp. Pay 2 and cast an Augur of Bolas.
Resolves.
Okay. Augur trigger. Reveal a counter spell.
Great.
Putting 2 to the bottom. Passing the turn. 4 cards in hand again.
Untap. Draw for turn. I'll play a snow-covered island. I'll tap these 2 lands to cast a Modern Age.
Yep.
It will trigger. I'll draw. Then I'll discard a Sacred Cat.
Okay.
And I'll pass the turn with 6 cards in hand.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw for turn.
Yeah.
Place an island. I'll move to combat.
Yep.
I will declare an Augur of Bolas.
No blocks.
Okay. No shenanigans.
I take 1.
1 down to 19. And then I will pass the turn.
I'll untap. I'll draw. I'll tap. Sorry, Modern Age will trigger. I'll draw. Then I'll discard a Prismatic Strands. I'll then play Preordain.
Yep.
I'll scry to. I'll keep both on top and draw this one. Your camera just went black. Okay, great.
Oh, sorry. I was checking my phone battery. I'm just going to run and grab a charger. So I'll be back in a
Okay.
sec.
I'll stop playing for now.
Okay, I'm back. You can continue. is that not? No. Okay, I'm all good to go.
You're back.
Yes.
Sorry. Yeah, I just got basics to put under my
Yep.
lens. Okay. So I'll tap my gate to cast a Sacred Cat.
Yeah, it's just a 1/1 lifelink with Embalm.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Yep, Sacred Cat resolves.
And then I'll play this Citadel Gate on blue again.
Okay.
Your turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Yep.
I'll play an island for turn.
Mm-hmm.
I will move to combat.
Yep.
I will declare an Augur of Bolus.
No blocks.
In response, I'm going to pay 2 and Ninja back my Augur.
Yeah. Take 2.
And then resolve at 2. Ninja, the Deep Hours trigger, choosing to draw.
Mm-hmm.
Second main phase, I'm going to pay 2 and cast an Augur of Bolus.
Yep, resolves.
Revealing a cast down.
Okay.
And then I will pass the turn with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in hand.
Great. Untap, draw. I'll put that to 3. It will flip. So a Vector Glider. I'll start by playing a Preordain.
Yep.
I'll scry 2. I'll put 1 on the bottom. 1 on top. Yeah, 1 on top. I'll draw it. Then I'll play a C-Gate on black. So it makes the mirror.
Yep.
Put a basic over, I guess. Under, over. And then I'll tap 1 white to eternalize this Sacred Cat that's in my graveyard. Embalm, not eternalize, sorry.
So you just get a 1/1 zombie token then?
Yeah,
zombie
it's a
cat,
1/1
sorry.
cat, zombie cat, yeah.
Yeah.
And say go.
And you got 1 mana up?
Yeah, 1 Azorius mana up.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw.
And I also have 5 cards in hand.
Okay. Island for turn.
Yeah.
I'm going to pay 3 and cast a Suffocating Fumes.
I'll pay 1 for a Dispel.
I'll fight over it and I'll counterspell your Dispel.
Okay. Resolves.
Fumes resolves. And then I'm going to pay 4 life and snuff out your Vector Glider.
Sure. Dead.
I dropped to 16. And then I will move to combat.
Yeah.
Declare both.
I am at 14.
I will trigger the Ninja on combat, choosing to draw. And then I will pass the turn with 3 cards in hand.
Great. Untap. Draw. Okay. I'll play how many cards do you have in your graveyard?
I have 3 cards in my graveyard.
Okay. I'll play a Sacred Cat. Yeah,
Oh.
third one.
All the sacred cats.
Then I'll tap 2. Play a Squadron.
Yep.
I'll go get 1. 2. 3 of them. I'll shuffle. And then I'm gonna cut.
Yep.
Put the 3 into my hand. And then I'll eternalize another cat. And say go. Embalm, sorry.
Yep.
Different mechanics, same set.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Yeah. I'll pass with 6 cards in hand.
Okay. I'll play an ice tunnel for turn.
Yeah.
Tricky. I will pass the turn back.
Okay.
With
Untap.
3 cards in hand.
Okay. I'll draw. Okay. I'm gonna swing for 1 in the air.
I will declare no blocks.
Take 1. So you have 3 cards in hand.
I have 3 cards in hand.
And a cast down you revealed. I'll just say go.
Okay. Draw for turn.
Yep.
Island.
Mm-hmm.
Preordain.
Yeah, sure.
That one's for sure going to the bottom. I think I got a bottom both there. And draw for turn.
Bottom.
Or sorry, drawing off the preordain.
Yep.
Firing off a new preordain.
Okay.
That top that, resolving the draw.
Okay.
Goes to hand. My mistake. I'll move to combat.
Yeah.
Declare both.
I'll double block your ninjas with my 2/1/1s.
I will pay 2 mana, and I will cast down the token.
I'll pay 2 mana to play a counter spell.
I will pay 2 mana to play a counter spell, targeting your counter spell.
I'll play 2 mana to play a counter spell, targeting your counter spell.
Sure.
And before damage, I'll tap one of the cat to flashback strands,
Okay. So no.
preventing all blue damage
Oh,
this
yeah,
turn.
blue damage.
So ninja is a 2/2, right?
Yeah. My
Okay.
ninja dies.
I gain 2.
You gain 2, but you lose 1 from the auger. So you go
He
to
doesn't do
15.
damage
Oh, that's
because
right.
he's
That's
blue.
right. Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
My mistake.
Pass the turn.
Yeah. Passing the turn, 1 card in hand.
1. Okay. Untap. Draw. Okay. I'll tap 1 for brainstorm.
Yeah.
I'll draw 3. I'll put these 2 back on top. And then I'll cast like that another Squadron.
Yep.
I'll go search the 2 I put at my top of my library. I'll shuffle. Cut. I'll attack you for 3.
Yep.
I gain 2.
I go to 12, you go to 18.
And I'll pass the turn with 7 cards in hand.
Untap, upkeep. Draw.
Yeah.
Pay a blue and cast a Faeries here.
Yeah.
Keep both on top. And this feels bad, but I'll pay 2 and cast a Chainer's Edict, targeting you.
Yeah. I'll sacrifice the Sacred Cat.
Yeah.
That's not a token.
Yep. And then I will pass you the turn, no cards in hand.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Okay. I'll tap 2 like this to play a Modern Age.
Yep.
I'll draw. I'll discard cat, the fourth one. Then I'll tap this for blue, cast a Preordain. I'll scry 2. I'll keep one on top, one on the bottom. I'll draw the one on top. I'll play a Snow-Covered Plains. And then I'll tap these two to play a, where is it? Dawnbringer Cleric.
Yep.
I'll choose to exile your Chainer's Edict from your graveyard. And then I'll attack you with 2 Squadron Hawks. Well, one of them, sorry.
Just one Squadron Hawk?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll declare no blocks.
Take 1.
Go to 11.
Your go.
Untap, upkeep. Draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will pass the turn.
Okay.
1 card in hand.
Yep. Untap. Keep draw. Then Modern Age trigger, draw. I'll discard Strands. I'll play my land for turn, which will be a Basilisk Gate. I'll go to combat. Well, before combat, I'll tap 2 in my Basilisk Gate to pump my Sacred Cat for +4/+4.
Okay.
Resolves.
It resolves.
I'll attack you with this 5/5 and a Squadron Knock.
I will throw my Augur of Bolus in front of the cat token.
Okay.
And declare no blocks on the Squadron Hawk.
So you take 1, I gain 5.
Yeah.
23. And then I'll tap 1 blue, cast the Brainstorm.
Cards in hand?
4.
Yeah, you can have a Brainstorm.
Draw 3. I'll put 2 back on top, these 2 back on top, and I'll pass the turn.
Okay.
With 5 cards in hand.
Okay, untap, upkeep, draw.
Yep.
Pay a blue, cast a Faeries here.
Resolves.
Okay. ETB, scry 2. Top.
2 tops in a row.
And then I will pass the turn.
Okay. I'll untap, draw. This gonna flip. I'll pay 3 and cast this Suffocating Fumes.
I will respond by paying 2 and cast a Spellstutter Sprite.
I'll play a counter spell.
Yep. And then Fumes resolves. I lose my
Yeah.
guys.
And then I'll attack you for 4. Gaining 1.
I drop to 6.
Your turn.
You got 2 Squadron Hawks, a Dawnbringer,
I have 6 power on board.
6 on board, plus a gate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gate is only sorcery speed though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just doing combat math. You have 4 gates total.
Yeah, it's a +4/+4.
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
You're it.
I could only kill at max. I could kill 2 of the Squadron Hawks, but
Yeah, I think I know the card. I had a hard time drawing lands.
Yeah.
I just drew spells.
That's a tough call. I will be taking the play.
Great.
How would you like me to cut, good sir?
Just 1 second. Left to right. How would you?
Middle, right, left. I will keep this.
I will mulligan this. How would you like me to cut?
Left, right, middle. Play an Augur Bullis.
Resolves.
I'll reveal a Snuff Out,
Okay.
and then I will pass the turn with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in hand.
I'll draw for turn. I'll play Basilisk Gate. I'll tap 2. Play the Modern Age.
Yep.
I'll draw. Then I'll discard Sacred Cat, and I'll pass with 5 cards in hand.
Okay. Draw for turn.
Yeah.
Play an Ice Tunnel.
Okay.
Move to combat.
Yeah.
Declare for 1.
No blocks.
No shenanigans.
19.
And then I will pass the turn.
Tap, draw. I'll play. Then no, sorry, Modern Age trigger. Draw. I'll discard. I'll discard a Brainstorm. I'll play an Azorius Gilgate. I'll tap 2 and play the Modern Age number 2.
Okay.
Resolves.
It resolves.
I'll draw. And I'll bin Dawnbringer Cleric. I'll put a counter on it. Say go. With 4 cards in hand.
Untap, upkeep. Draw. I'll play an island.
Yep.
I'll move to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Declare an Augur Bullis.
No blocks. Is there a ninja?
No ninja.
No ninja.
And then
Okay.
I will pay 4 in my second main phase to cast a Thorn of the Black Rose.
Yep.
Monarch trigger.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will move to my end step. Monarch triggers.
Yeah.
Drawing a card. And then I will pass with 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 cards in hand.
Okay. I'll untap. Draw. 2 Modern Age triggers. One flips. And the other one says draw a card. Then discard uh I'll discard oh no. Hmm. I'll discard a hawk. Then I'll tap 1 blue for brainstorm.
Yep.
I'll draw 3. I'll put um oh, put these 2 back on top. Or sorry. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, I'll put these 2 back on top. Brainstorm there. I'll play a C-Gate on red. So I'll put a basic there and I'll put this there. So this, yeah, sorry, my lands are a bit far away from.
It's okay.
Okay, so yeah, this one taps for red. And then I'll say go.
At the end of your turn.
I have
Well,
4 cards in hand.
Okay, I'm gonna pay 4 life and snuff out your vector glider.
Yeah, sure. Dice.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. I'll play an island for turn, and then I will move to combat, and I'll declare with 2 1/3s.
No blocks.
No responses.
Great.
And then I'll move to my end step. 1, 2, 4, 5. Triggering
I'll have
Monarch.
something to do on your end step.
Okay, so moving to end step, Monarch trigger goes on the stack.
Yeah,
Priority.
I'll basic lens cycle in Ash Barrens.
Yep.
You can do your thing.
Okay.
I'll go get a plains. Snow-covered plains.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 cards in hand.
Okay. You played your land for turn?
Yeah, it was an island.
Okay. I'm cutting. This goes into my hand.
Yep.
And my turn?
Yeah, it is your turn now.
Untap, draw. This flips. I'll play my plains. Then I'll tap 4 like this untapped to play a Guardian of the Guild Pact.
I'm going to pay 2 and counterspell your Guardian.
I'm gonna pay 1 for Dispel.
I'm going to pay 2 more and counterspell your Dispel.
Okay. Resolves. Your turn. I'll play my land for turn, which will be a
You played
Citadel Gate.
You played the
Oh,
plane.
true. Sorry. Maybe.
Yeah.
Sorry. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad.
All good. All good.
Your turn with 2 cards in hand.
Okay.
Which one is a land? We know now.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw.
Yeah.
Gonna pay blue and a black. Cast a Chainer's Edict targeting you,
Yep.
and then I will move to combat
Mm-hmm.
and declare same as last time. So 2/1/3s.
14.
No shenanigans. Down to 14, and then I will move to my end step, triggering Monarch,
Uh-huh.
drawing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in hand.
Okay. My turn.
It is your turn.
Draw. I'll start by playing a preordain.
I'm gonna pay 2 and cast a Faeries here.
It's not a fairy seer, but
Or sorry,
Spellstutter
yeah,
Sprite. Yeah,
Spellstutter
sure.
Sprite. Yeah. My
Yeah,
mistake.
sure. It's countered. I'm gonna embalm a cat.
Yep.
Say go. And play my land, sorry. Let's say go.
Okay.
I can actually play it. It's Azorius.
Okay.
I'll put it with my Caw Gate.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Yep.
Land for turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to move to combat.
Yeah.
Declare an Augur Bolus and a Spellstutter Sprite.
Sure. How many cards in hand? Sorry.
I have 4 cards in hand.
I guess no blocks.
Okay. No responses.
I'll take 2.
And then I will move to my end step, triggering Monarch.
Yeah. You can draw.
Drawing off Monarch. 5 cards in hand.
My turn. I'll draw for turn. I'll play a Citadel Gate. I'll tap 2 to try to pump my cat for +4/+4. +5/+5, sorry.
Yep, you can pump it for 5.
It's a 6/6 attack.
I will pay 2 and cast an Echoing Truth, targeting the zombie cat token.
It goes back into my hand. Since it's a token, it dies. Your turn.
The end of your turn, I'm going to pay 2 and cast a Spellstutter Sprite.
Okay.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Yep.
Going to move to combat.
Yep.
Declare for 4.
I'll tap 3, cast Prismatic Strands, naming blue.
I will pay 2 and cast a 3rd Spellstutter Sprite.
Okay. It is countered. I take 4.
Nope. Before damage in response to no blockers,
Oh,
I'm going to pay 2 ninja back a Spellstutter Sprite.
Okay.
So it's 5 total.
I'm at 7.
Ninja triggers, choosing to draw.
Yep.
Moving to end step. Monarch triggers,
Mm-hmm.
drawing. And it is your turn. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
Croissant.
cards in hand.
Croissant, really quick, if you could just declare what color that creep was you played last turn.
Oh, it's Azorius. It's a Citadel Gate. It's
Yep.
normal. My turn.
Yes, it is your turn.
I'll play a land and I'll concede.
Okay. Now for all the marbles.
Yep. Mm.
If a Echoing Truth was to target the Vector Glider, it turns back to a Modern Age, correct?
Well, it turns. Yeah.
Like in your in your
Right.
hand, it turns into a Modern Age.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like any
That's what
saga
That's what I thought, but I thought I'd confirm.
because it returns the card.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's an actual card, not a token of a card.
Yeah, it's like if you return like a werewolf, with day and night.
Yep.
It returns the card to your hand, and when you play it again, it's whatever it's day or night.
Mm-hmm. I remember the old school transform where you had to organize how many spells you wanted to play. There was no permanent day or night.
Yeah, of course.
Trying to get, I don't even remember what it was called now. The werewolf from Jund midrange like 6 years ago.
Oh, I know the one you're talking about. My friend still plays John midrange from
Nice.
that time.
It's a good deck. I would play it if I still played Modern.
Fair enough.
I want to get a Jund equivalent Pauper deck, but I'm not quite sure what I would grab for that.
Well, you do put some initiative stuff or hang black removal. There's probably a list of John midrange somewhere. Probably isn't that good, but
No. I like that the Jund tokens list that was floating around there for a while, but
yeah, true with the what's it called? The card with buyback. Sprout Swarm.
yeah, the Sprout Swarm deck, yeah. I quite enjoyed that one, but I never actually built it. And now it seems to have like disappeared in the current meta.
I mean, everyone's playing like these board wipes for 1/1s because of burn.
I'll go middle, left, right for you.
Same thing for you, middle, left, right.
And I assume you're taking the play.
Yes, I will. Um, yeah, you can go back to 20 life.
Oh, my bad. There we go.
I'll keep this hand.
I will also keep my hand.
Okay, good luck.
Good luck to you.
I'll play the Citadel Gate on red, so it's Boros. Your turn.
Draw for turn.
Mhm.
Play an ice tunnel, and then I will pass the turn.
I'll untap. I'll draw. I'll play a snow-covered island. Tap 2. Modern Age is back.
Yep.
Draw a card. This card. Hard choice. I'll discard a Journey to Nowhere. Here you go.
Untap, keep. Draw. Play an island.
Yep.
Play a pay 2, cast an Augur Bolus.
Yep.
Revealing a Chainer's Edict.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will pass the turn with 7 cards in hand.
So yeah, I had 5 cards in hand after last turn.
Yep.
I'll untap. In my upkeep, I'll cast the Brainstorm.
Yep.
So before my draw, I'll draw 3. I'll put I guess I'll put yeah. I'll put these 2 back on top. I'll then just making sure the order. Yeah, these 2 cards on top. Sorry, I'm getting told to be more clear about that. Then I'll draw for turn. Then that's gonna trigger, and I'll draw, and I'll discard Prismatic Strands.
Yep.
Then I'll play an island for turn. And I'm gonna play a Sacred Cat.
Yep.
I'll say go.
Cards in hand.
4.
Okay. Drawing for turn. I'll play an island.
Yeah.
And then I will pay 3 and run out a Stormbound Geist.
Okay. What does that do? Sorry.
He's a 2/2 flyer with
Uh-huh.
Undying, and he can only block creatures with flying.
Okay.
And then I will pass you the turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in hand.
Your end step, all basic land cycle in Ash Barrens.
Yep.
Hmm. I'll get a. Where is it? I'll get a. I'll get a planes. If I can find it. Wait, planes. Cutting. Untap. This is in my hand. Draw. Modern Age goes to 3. Flips. I'll play a planes. Tap 4. Cast the Guardian of the Guild back.
Yep.
I'll say go.
Untap, upkeep. Draw.
Yep.
Pay a blue, cycle and Ash Barrens.
Yeah.
Reveal the swamp.
Mm-hmm. I have 3 cards in hand, by the way. Sorry.
It's all good.
Forget to say it.
Yeah, it's tricky to get used to. Okay. Run out an island for turn.
Mm-hmm.
Pay 1. Cast a Spellstutter, or a Faeries here, sorry.
Yep.
Sprite
Hard to.
1 on top, 1 on the bottom. And then I will pass you the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in hand.
Okay. I'll untap. I'll draw. Okay. I'll play a Sacred Cat.
Yep.
And then I'll attack you for 2. With this guy.
I'll declare no blocks.
No shenanigans.
I'll take 2.
Your go.
Cards in hand.
3. Sorry.
3 cards in hand. You got 3 open mana.
Yeah.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. Swamp for turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pass the turn with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in hand.
Okay.
During your upkeep, I get a response.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep.
Pay 2, and I'm going to run out a cast down targeting your vector glider.
Hmm. I'll counterspell that.
Yeah. Counterspell your counterspell.
How many cards in hand?
I have 3 cards in hand.
I'll play a red blast.
Yep.
On your counterspell.
That is fine with me.
I'll draw for turn. I'll then attack you for 2 again.
No blocks.
Say go.
Untap, upkeep. Draw for turn.
2 cards in hand. Sorry.
That's all good. I will pass the turn with 3 cards in hand.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I'll attack you for 2.
No blocks.
I'll then say go.
Draw for turn.
Yeah. With 3 cards in hand.
I'm going to pay 2 and run out a new Augur of Bolus.
Okay.
Triggers. Revealing a Chainer's Edict.
Okay.
And then I will pass you the turn.
At your end step, I'm gonna cycle with Suffocating Fumes.
Yeah.
Draw. Then I'll untap. I'll draw. How many cards in hand?
Oh, sorry. I have 4, I believe. Yeah, 4.
Okay. Well, you're at 14, I think. You didn't lose
Yes,
your
I wrote it down. I just forgot to do the spell table.
Okay. Then I'll attack you for 2 more.
I'll declare no blocks.
Great.
Drop to 12.
And then I'll tap 4. And play another guardian.
In response, I'm going to pay 2 and counterspell the second guardian.
Sure. It is countered. Your turn.
During your end step, I'm going to pay blue and a black and cast an Echoing Decay targeting Sacred Cat.
Yeah, they all die.
Untap, keep, draw.
Mm-hmm.
Play an island,
Mm-hmm.
pay black and colorless Chainer's Edict targeting you.
I'll sack my glider.
Yep. I'll pay a black and a colorless, and I'll do it again.
Okay. Guess you had it all.
I'll move to combat,
Yeah.
and I'll declare for 5 total.
I'll go at 15.
Pass the turn, no cards in hand.
Nice. Untap. I'll draw. Okay, I'll cast the brainstorm.
Yep.
3. Huh. I'm just deciding, sorry.
Nope. Take your time.
Guess I'll put these 2 back. Then that brainstorm's gonna go to the bin. I'm gonna play a Basilisk Gate. Tap 2. Play a Squadron.
Yep.
I'll go search for the 1, 2, 3 others.
Your untapped gate, is that red, white, or red, blue?
It's red, white.
Okay.
These go into my hand. And then I'll cast Journey to Nowhere on your Geist or the 2/2 flyer.
Yep.
Yeah, that one. And I'll say go.
Untap, keep, draw. I will move to combat.
Yep.
Declare everything. So it's 3 damage total.
Everything goes through.
Second main phase. I'm going to
Flashback Edict.
flashback an edict.
Good.
And then I
Dead.
will I'll pass the turn with
Okay.
1 card in hand.
All on top. Oh, draw. I'll embalm a cat.
Yep.
It is embalmed. And then I'll... Where is it? Hmm. I'll embalm another cat.
Yep.
So I only have one of these tokens, so I'll put a dice.
That's okay.
And then I'll say go to you.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Yep.
I'm gonna pay 1, cast a Faeries here.
Okay.
That will go on top, and that will go on the bottom. I will move to combat.
Yep.
And I'll declare a Augur of Bolus and a Fairy Seer, the one that doesn't have summoning sickness.
So 2 attackers.
Or,
I'll take 2.
Yep.
I'm at 10.
And then I will pass the turn.
With 1 card in hand, right?
1 card in hand.
Okay. I'll untap. I'll draw for turn. I'll go to combat. Well, before combat. I'm gonna pump a cat +2/+2.
Okay.
I'll need another card though. This card is a cat too, okay?
Yeah.
Is that fine?
Yeah, that works for me.
So this one is +2/+2. It's a 3/3. And I'll attack with it.
Attacking with the 3/3 cat.
Yeah.
I will throw an Augur of Bolus in front of it.
Okay. It dies. I'll go back to 13. And I'll say go. With 6 cards in hand.
Draw for turn.
Yep.
6 cards in hand. 3 of them are Squadron Hawks.
Of course.
I'm going to flashback Chander's Edict.
I'm actually gonna... Yeah, sure. I'll sack my tapped cat.
Okay. And then I will move to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Declare with 2 Fairy Seers.
I'll take 2.
No shenanigans. And then I will pass you the turn with 2 cards in hand.
Okay. Untap, I'll draw. I'll play a preordain.
Yep.
I'll scry 2. I'll keep both on top. I'll put this. Yeah, keep both on top. In which order? In this order. Draw. I'm gonna play an island. I'm gonna play the Squadron.
Yep.
I won't go search. So I'll keep my library as it is. Yep. And I'll pass the turn. With 5 cards in hand.
Untap. Keep. Draw.
Yep.
I will pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. I'll draw. I'll play Caw Gate for turn.
Yep.
You know what that does?
I don't know the
It
colors.
taps for colorless. I can filter 1 mana through it, and I
Okay.
can pay 1, tap it, and tap another untapped gate I control to create a treasure,
Okay.
if that matters. I'll keep that like this. Colorless, colorless. Okay. I'll tap 2 and my Basilisk Gate to pump my cat for +3/+3.
Okay.
I'll attack with it.
In response to attack.
Yeah.
I'm going to pay 4 mana. Cast a Snuff Out, targeting the cat.
I'll pay 2 mana to cast a counter spell.
I will pay 1 mana to cast a Dispel.
I'll pay 1 red to cast the Red Blast on that dispel.
Sure. Okay.
So it attacks.
So moving to blocks.
Yeah.
Putting in Augur of Bolus in front of the cat.
Okay. It is dead. I gain 4. Your go. I have 3 cards in hand.
Untap. Keep. Draw.
So I have no cats in the yard and 1 strands, just so you know.
Okay. 3 cards in hand, you said?
Yup.
I'm going to pay 3, cast a Suffocating Fumes, targeting you. Or I guess it just targets you automatically, but...
Yeah. Yeah.
I got to read that.
That's really, yeah.
Where did that? Never mind. Okay, yeah. So suffocating
Okay.
fumes.
It resolves.
Move to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Declare with 2 fairies.
I take 2.
Down to 13. Oh wait. I'll cast a Gurmag Angler. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards.
Okay.
And then yeah, I will pass you the turn with no cards in hand.
Okay. Untap, draw. Okay. I'll tap 2. Cast a hawk. Decline to search. Tap 2. Cast a hawk. Decline to search. Tap this one. Filter white. Tap 1. Cast Dawnbringer Cleric.
Yep.
You don't have any enchantments.
No
You don't have
enchantments.
any cards with flashback.
Nope. My graveyard is Ash Baron's cast down and 2 counter spells.
I'll just gain 2 life then.
Okay.
And I'll pass with 1 card in hand.
Draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'll move to combat.
Yeah.
Declare a Gurmag Angler.
No blocks.
Okay. No responses.
I'll flashback as trans, naming black.
1 card in hand.
Yep. No mana up.
I'll counterspell the strands.
Okay.
I believe.
So I take 5.
Yeah.
I'm at 10.
And then I will pass the turn. No cards in hand.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I'll play this Caw Gate on white.
Yep.
So it's Azorius. Then okay. I'll use these 2. Wait. I'm just making sure. Okay. I'll tap these 3 here to pump Squadron.
Yep.
For +4/+4. So it's a 5/5.
Yep.
And I'll attack with it.
I will declare a Fairy Seer as a blocker.
Yep. It dies. Your go. In your upkeep. Sorry.
Yep, all good.
I'll tap 3. Never mind, no. Go ahead, draw.
Okay. Draw my card. Okay. I'll move to combat.
Yeah.
Declare a Gurmag Angler.
I'll tap 3 and cast the Prismatic Strands on black.
Yep.
So no damage.
And then I will pass the turn.
Okay. Too many lands, and since I'm keeping track of the colors, it's a lot of stuff. Draw for turn. I'll play a C-Gate on white 2, so another Azorius one. And then I'll I'll activate my Basilisk Gate on the
Yep.
Squadron.
Yep.
I'll attack you for 6.
I'll declare Faeries here as a blocker.
Yes, it dies. Your turn.
Draw for turn.
Uh-huh.
Play an Ice Tunnel.
Yep.
I'll
I have no cards in hand.
move to combat.
Yep.
Declare a Gurmag.
I'll flashback a strand, stepping my Dawnbringer.
Yep.
Naming black, of course.
Yep. Yeah,
My
that
turn?
resolves. Yes, I will pass you the turn.
Draw. Okay. Do the same thing. I'll tap 3 here to pump my Dawnbringer Cleric.
Yep.
And now it's pumped for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a 6/8. And I'll attack you with it.
Okay. In response to attackers, I'm going to cast a Spellstutter Sprite.
Okay.
Move to declare blockers.
Yep.
Block with a Spellstutter.
It blocks. I'm then gonna activate Eep Gate to make a treasure, and I'll pass the turn.
Okay.
And I'll find a treasure while. First time I ever do that, but.
I'm going to move to combat.
Yep.
Declare a Gurmag Angler.
I'll block with my hawk.
Yep.
It dies.
And then I will pass the turn.
I'll untap with my multiple lands. I'll draw. Okay. I'll tap 2 here to boost my Hawk.
Yep.
6/6 attacking.
No blocks.
Take 6. And you're at 6. And I'll say go.
At the end of your turn, I'll pay a blue, cycle and Ash Barrens.
Okay.
Reveal an island.
That's what you've been holding for all these times.
Oh, sorry. I just forgot to mention I was 1 card in hand.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I'm not
Yeah.
blaming you for that. It just you had 1 card in hand for like the past 3-4 turns.
Oh no, sorry. I was playing those and cycling them out. Like I had the 1 card and that was the Spellstutter Sprite. I drew the Ash
Oh,
Barrens
okay.
last turn. Yeah.
I see.
Last ditch effort to get a kill spell.
Mm-hmm.
Draw for turn.
Yeah.
Cards in hand.
2.
2. Oh, move to combat.
Uh-huh.
Do nothing in combat.
Okay.
I'll run out a Echoing Decay targeting your Squadron Hawk. Do you have counterspell?
I have counterspell.
Yep. Then you got me.
Great. Yay.
Good games.
You too.
Yeah, I was drawn dead.
Yeah, I mean, I just drew counterspell last turn. And I had a Modern Age I didn't want to play because I was like, I'm just gonna draw and discard the same card.
Mm-hmm.
So I waited for another card and I was like, oh, I won't play it, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll just keep the counterspell.
Yeah, I was holding on to that Suffocating Fumes for a little bit, debating when I run it out.
Yeah, yeah.
I was really hoping you were going to commit more spell stutters to the board so I could just like run it out and get you there.
Squadron Ox, not spell
Or Squad-
stutters,
yeah,
but yeah.
Sorry, I'm all sickness.
No,
brain
yeah.
still.
The
Yeah.
same, like Fairy Seers and spell stutters.
Yeah, I was really hoping you were going to run out more than what you had, and I was waiting for a good opportunity to take out as many as I could. And
Yeah, I mean, I figured I had enough on board to keep
Yeah.
you from Chainer's Edict me unless you like wiped out everything. Then you wiped out everything, but I had kept enough in my hands so that I could rebuild a bit.
mm-hmm. No, it was definitely smart to not run them all out at the same time.
I'm learning to do that. I have not always waited.